Hey, y'all, we're Native Run.
And you're listening to the Bull Sessions in the Bing Lounge.
Guys, that was really impressive.
I didn't even try to keep rhythm because it doesn't work. I think I actually missed my mark on camera. So, Katie, if you're in here, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that happened. I put an X on the thing for where I'm supposed to stand. And
You've been on vacation. It's
I know.
permissible.
I just got back from Cabo and the sun and everything. So, and narrowly missing a hurricane. Do you know how terrifying that is?
Whoa.
Yeah.
To think that you almost had to leave vacation, that's the terrifying part. I'm not ready to go yet.
Exactly. Well, welcome to Portland, y'all. Have you been here before? Is this your first time?
No.
I've been here.
I mean, yes,
Okay.
my first time.
I've actually done the Bing Lounge before. I played guitar for a girl named Marie Miller
Okay.
and was here
Yeah.
last year at some point. So,
Yeah, well, welcome
yeah.
back.
Thank you very
You get
much.
to sing
man.
this time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Well,
wear cool hats.
Brian Dolly, Rachel Beauregard, and by the way, you have one of the coolest last names in the history of humans.
Thank you so much.
So it sounds so sophisticated,
No,
doesn't it?
If you could say Beauregard.
Beauregard.
That's how we say it.
Is that from like Gone with the Wind
I
or
do
something?
declare,
Pretty
Mr.
much.
Beauregard.
Yes, that's what it is. Yep.
Well, you might know Violet Beauregard as well from Willy Wonka, but I'm not as bratty. Close, but not as bratty. Brian's
She
like,
insisted
I
on
beg to
bringing fermented grape juice onto the stage. That was a Beauregard moment.
differ. I was just trying to drop the Bing name in my new fancy cup. And it's even got one of these things so that, look at that. See that?
That's
It's childproof.
impressive. That's
It's
impressive.
childproof. AKA, for when when I finish this, then I won't make a mess.
And I felt really bad about bringing a can of Coors Light with the kids in the second row, and then Mom says Fireball on your fermented grape juice, and I'm like, I could have totally done the...
Just means we're in good company. That's all
That's
that
right.
is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, we feel right at home.
Well, talk about how you guys met and how you came together as a group. How did this process start? Because obviously this time last year you weren't singing together.
Craigslist. It's really...
Good night, everybody. Thanks for coming.
We are from Virginia, on the other side of this wonderful country, and we didn't actually meet until right after college. I went to George Mason University with a bunch of his mutual friends that he grew up with. So eventually all of our friends kind of got together, and we ended up meeting at this church that we went to in the Northern Virginia area. And we were playing on the worship team, and we just started singing together, and we were both like, well, this sounds all right. So we started writing songs together and touring up and down the East Coast, and I'm giving you like kind of the short version, right?
A brief synopsis.
Yeah. But it was really exciting. We eventually got led to Nashville and signed a publishing deal to write for a couple companies, and we write for ourselves, which is great.
Yeah.
The duo in country music is obviously there's been some pretty phenomenal ones, and are some great duos out there.
Yeah.
You know, obviously Brooks and Dunn, Dan and Shay now,
Donnie
Thompson
and
Square,
Marie, don't forget them.
right?
Donnie and Marie.
Florida Georgia Line, but Native Run. How did you come up with the name, and what does it mean?
Well, that's a great question. We actually started the life of this band with another band name. For about the first year and a half of our band, we were called Deep River. And somewhere within that year and a half, we got a cease and desist letter from a couple sweet ladies from Asheville, North Carolina that said, hey guys, why don't you pump the brakes on that career you're trying to start? We own the federal trademark to the name. So they offered to let us buy it for $100,000.
No.
Which we were not in the financial position to do at that point.
We would have to sell our jet, our boat,
Yeah.
his hat.
Extra
We can't sell
house
the hat. Yeah, the
in the
extra
Hamptons.
house. Yeah, the
Right.
Hamptons house. I was like,
Right.
no. Sorry, Asheville, North Carolina.
So what we did is we reached out to our fans and our friends on social networking devices and just asked them to send us in words and different ideas that made them think of us and our music. And so somewhere along the line there, someone sent us a screenshot of the word native out of the dictionary. And so we loved what it said. It said original, from the source, and unique. And we just loved all those things and sort of wanted our music to be about all of those things. And so we just kind of tagged run on the end of it to get some action verbs. And,
For Twitter and for things like that, hashtag native
Yeah.
running, just really great social
You
media.
like to jog in your spare time.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to
That's
run.
exercising.
Right. No, I just native run. That's the
Yeah,
only
we're
form of-
very health conscious. you know?
Me too. Obviously. Well, you guys ready for some more music? Yeah. I have one last question slash fill in the blank. You guys get to volunteer. Which one of you wants to answer it?
Great. Oh, yeah, okay.
My man over here.
I just got thrown under the bus. Here
All
we
right.
go.
So, Brian,
Yes.
if you could finish this sentence.
Sure.
I wish I was a girl because.
I wish I was a girl because I'd love to know what it's like to be at a bar and just watch heads turn all night. You know what I mean? Like you
Oh, you'd be a hot girl.
yeah, I'd be a hot. Well, yeah.
that's-
I
I
mean,
mean-
given the choice, you know, I just feel like that's sort of a prerequisite for me. Like, just want to walk into a bar and like blow open the bar doors like an old saloon and be like,
You could totally do that as a guy. I'm just saying.
I know. But just to have it from the other side, I suppose, would be an interesting turn of events.
Aren't you glad he answered that question?
Hashtag weirdest answer to that question
How
ever.
about some songs?
All right, let's do it. Native Run here in the Bing Lounge with 98.7 The Bull.
Perfect.